Health and wellness check-in. Today is Sunday, 2 June 2024. I'm Tanis Leonhardi, she, her, hers of Seattle. I'm going to check in for a week summary of my health and wellness, social, mental, and physical this past week, Monday, 27 May to today, Sunday, 2 June 2024. I made all of my routine workouts and hunkered down socially as I started working through higher frequency coverage of my writing products. She goes back to one of the writings I wrote over 20 years ago. So it's been a little bit of like, if I do write a book or something like that, or books and publish them, what can I think about putting out there now to show this is not like something random or something recent, right? My writing history goes back multiple decades already. I'm filming this video Sunday, 2 June 2024. And so this past week I really was like, let me see if I can diversify too. So let's do a mix of old and new, as in new writing. So that's my introduction and week summary. The first category is social. Fed the critters all of their meals this week and had interactions while walking/running. Other outings with social interactions included Richmond Beach Library, Public Library, Tuesday. So again, hunkered down socially. Then mental health. This is category 2. Reworked things a little bit as I put more focus on higher frequency coverage of my writing products. So mental, I cover kind of a lot of my work falls into like mental, and then even with the physical, right? Sometimes my mental, it's still not, there's the trainings and stuff, which is physical health, but there's the cognitively dealing with that, so I put that in mental. So that's like work products, and like, am I covering that stuff in writing, or how am I covering it? Am I talking about it in my YouTube videos or stuff like that? So writing and photography on Yelp, I reached 354 check-ins for the 2024 year per my tracking. Writing for Lucky Wallaby Courier, eating/food, wildlife, athletic performance contextualizations, which were a little bit different this week. It was, instead of an individualized, here's one result, it was like, let me write something, recap, or not recap, a one page of the day, right? So contextual, like, in that sense, taking it even, an individualized authentic performance contextualization could be like the most zoomed in, and then taking and like writing what happened the entire day kind of thing. That's taking it a step out, right? Kind of thing. Then moving/work scenarios, fleshing out, movie notes, autobiography/biography writing, exercise products, and book/reading notes. And the exercise products, I'll do final products, because I did an about the author page I wrote over 20 years ago or so. YouTube. Theme day of the week videos continued. I did at least one sweet and/or savory eats video each day, filmed and published same day. Moving/work/my who and my wedding scenarios planning. Curation. So there's a playlist this past week I initiated, which is called A Page in the Life of. It contains some stuff from videos from before this week, though I made it on Tuesday this past week. And so it covers the videos themselves, maybe newer at least, but the writings contained in that go back over 20 years. Like the oldest one comes back from 2001 to 2002 academic year. So I have yet to put writings in from the 2010s decade. So I have 2 from the 2000 to 2009 decade. I'm going to do tentatively 2 this coming week from the 2010 to 2019. Thinking about maybe like 2 from 2019 and see how I feel about that. Because I also have one from 2020, 2021, and then I have a number from this year. So writing has been a theme in my life, and especially autobiography/biography. I didn't do diaries. I did more of the factual, right? Less about other people, right? Kind of thing. Though biographies are factual in the sense of providing one's feelings, but I like, mine has been more like, let me write about less of the diary style that I'm aware of. which is, as I was saying, I wasn't very good at creative writing in school. So, yeah. And then featured channels. So new channels this week include Emma Polak, Seattle, hometown of Seattle, and runs for University of Colorado Boulder, CU Boulder. And then Mackenzie Sullivan runs for University of Pittsburgh. Yes, and they're both, I think, per their YouTube channels, they're both 21 years of age, and I am approximately 31 years of age, so we're approximately a decade. I am a decade older than each of them. And then I also featured Kingo Wildlife Ranch, which is a wildlife ranch in Outshore in South Africa that I went to back in 2012. So I've actually been there. Which I think is actually, I did not have a wildlife place YouTube channel featured that I had been to before. So it usurps Australia Zoo. Great that Australia Zoo has more subscribers. For my life story, the only one that would make my autobiography is Kingo Wildlife Ranch per today. Right? That's the only one of those I've been to. Though I know is the Chimp Sanctuary. Is something from the book going to make my autobiography? Like, I don't know. It's something I do think about when I read the autobiographies. Okay, and biographies. It's how would I include a book in my story, like, as relevant? I don't know. Okay. Wait, I brought that up with Green Lights and Sahara, the movie and the book. And that's one that's a little bit less obvious than music to me. Other work topic related channels. Oh, yeah. So this is future channels to feature, and then, so moving in with my boyfriend, Josh Kerr. Running, training, writing, YouTubing. I have over 90 featured YouTube channels currently. I got YouTube covered. I'm lacking on the writing/reading and the track and field or running featured channels. And so I have two now, Emma Polak and Mackenzie Sullivan. I do need more, and so I'm thinking about if I do / when I do, but maybe a little bit delayed after the when I do, is looking for YouTube channels that are related to my work, right? What I do in my life, and also adjusting my consumption a bit to be more reflective of where I am professionally. All right, currently I can watch a lot of stuff because I'm not like tied contractually into writing a book, right? But that changes when something like that happens. Or it changes if I'm training and I want to compete and stuff like that, right? And so I'm getting a jump start on that a little bit. I have other work topic related channels where I running and writing specifically. So in addition to previously mentioned, and then Kingo Wildlife Ranch is more like the wildlife and animals in my life. So that would be, I guess, kind of writing related. So other work topic related channels include Nemzeti Sport Online. So they cover running and competitions in their country in a variety of sports, and is also very helpful for like my background in soccer. So I guess then the Hungarian Soccer Association as well, but I'm thinking of running here. So the Nemzeti Sport Online, which I've actually highlighted for a Jacob Ingebrigtsen interview that was really spectacular. Steph Borer, who's a reader/writer, and then Time Brazil also covers running. They cover a diversity of sports. So yeah, future channels to feature. So I've brought up stuff in my professional area where I can add more. If there are news agencies that cover like me and or my soulmates and we like the coverage and it tends towards not misinformation, maybe following and or featuring those. And then my soulmates, right, again, they'll put the born in the decades or the year, and then girlfriend or soulmate or married to or whatever it is to me, right? So that makes it obvious, right? Currently I do not have any of my soulmates featured on my featured channels, right? Kind of thing. But if those channels come along, then that I'm probably, and then I guess the other one would be like my biographies. So the people I'm writing biography about, if they have a YouTube channel, for my soulmates and my biographies, and I have my friends, in-person friends, for those ones, I would like in-person and additional like stuff, but like I'm not going to go add a bunch of swimming or aquatic sports stuff, right? I haven't competed in over a decade and I have no desire to return to the sport. I'm active in a different sport, so that'd be really inappropriate for me to add a bunch of swimming. That's the one way you would know my account has been hacked, and that's something I would not do, right? And that if there was a bunch of swimming, it'd be my biographies, or my soulmates, or whatever that is. But there's the off-topic ones, but for those, the friends, biographies, soulmates, in person verification, if possible, as like a golden standard. So we'll see if that comes about in my life, if I actually can maintain that. Like there's YouTube verification and then there's Tanis verification, and Tanis verification requires like in-person verifying the channel actually does belong to, you know, my biography, not some imposter or impersonator or something. So if I'm talking about my boyfriend Josh Kerr, and they're like, oh, there's a YouTube channel for Josh Kerr, or my boyfriend Jacob Ingebrigtsen. No, there's a team Ingebrigtsen or a Jacob Ingebrigtsen, right? That's not my Jacob Ingebrigtsen. My Jacob Ingebrigtsen is an orphan with no siblings, right? And I am his soulmate. So if they're publishing about somebody else, it's wrong. It's wrong. It's not my Jacob Ingebrigtsen. Okay. YouTube ideation. So I did daily routine / video is ideas for after moved. Yes, like 3 a day. With one of those slots is a theme day of the week. One of those slots is work, and one of those is food. But then also thinking down within each day, where's my allocation of time, and then thinking through. So not all of it was covered on channel, but like thinking through, okay, what would that video be, and would I film the videos before and then post it later, or like that's just logistical stuff I've been thinking about. Also including non-monetizer income in my writing. Yes. So if somebody wants to pay me, they want a YouTube video for a page in the life of, but they don't get to choose the format. That would be an example of non-monetizer income for my writing. That's still a YouTuber, but they don't get to dictate the final product. Movie / notes videos, book / reading notes videos, reading, Soul Surfer by Bethany Hamilton, full information in the video description. I read through page 222, is full book number 17 for me for the 2024 year. Kamala Harris by Aaron Banting, a 2023 book, full information, or at least some of the information in the video description, same as the last one. That's kind of some of the information. It was only 24 pages. A full book number 18 for me for the 2024 year. And then The Chimp Whisperer, A Life of Love and Loss, Compassion, and Conservation by Stani Nyandwi, through page 100, 2022 book. And finances, sweet and or savory eats videos, 7 videos, 11 products. There we go. Physical, last one, gotta talk about diet / food and exercise. Today is consecutive day 85 of my making my 2 routine workouts each day. The last 53 of those 85 days have had all routine workouts with 100% no music. I can guarantee you that sounds more exciting than it is. Maintain consistency in food. Menstruation late by 1 day in reference to my normal 31-day cycle. Running made my workouts 3 out of 3 days. Rowing made my workouts 6 out of 6 days. Strength training made my workouts 6 out of 6 days. Cleaning house / yard work made all my workouts 2 days. Stationary bicycle made my workouts 3 out of 3 days. In conclusion, the physical has been shorter. And I haven't really developed it. It's just not necessarily been the most fun. And like 3 weeks ago, I was like, what the heck am I doing? Why am I still doing this? And so I'm like, maybe I'll do tomorrow and then take a break on my exercise for like a day or 2 or 3. Yeah, there we go. Happy health and wellness to you from me.